The first thing that we're going to start with, we are starting with positive vibes, right? This is not a question, but this is just a compliment, and I'm going to read it out loud for you guys. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aupair. To those who are new to this channel and to those who've always been there, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to Real Life with Bella. To all my new subscribers, I want to welcome each and every one of you, and I want to thank you very, very much for your support and for subscribing to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering all questions Aupair. I've been receiving a lot of DMs and a lot of comments on my videos about Aupair. Where can I do that? Where can I do the language? How can I come to Germany? How can I get the visa? And today I'm going to answer each and every question that I received on my DM. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Real Life with Bella, if you have any questions, you can DM me, and so we can talk more in person than on the comments. So go follow me on Instagram if you have any questions, and I'll just get back to you. The first thing that we're going to start with, we are starting with positive vibes, right? This is not a question, but this is just a compliment, and I'm going to read it out loud for you guys. Hi Bella, how are you? My name is, and I just wanted to tell you how much your YouTube videos have inspired me. I've started doing my Deutsch course so that I write my A1 early next year and come to Germany to do Aupair. I'm so excited and I'm finding the language so interesting. Please keep on doing what you're doing. It is motivating many young girls like me in Zimbabwe. I'm so humbled. Thank you. Thank you very much, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then the next positive vibe is, hi Bella, you are doing a good job. Patience, good content, and uploading often. Keep it up and don't lose hope. Thank you for the motivation. Sometimes I need such videos, guys, to keep going, because YouTube can be really stressing. But thank you, thank you. I'm living for such comments. So let's get down to the video. So the first question reads, hello, please, is it necessary to enroll for German course to obtain the Aupair visa? Yes, definitely. You cannot be an Aupair if you don't have the language. For you to be an Aupair, you need the language so that you can be able to communicate with your host parents here in Germany. So this is definitely necessary. You need at least A1 course, the basic one, so that you can get your family, and if you have a family, you can get a visa. The second question goes, can you please share opportunities that one can do after their Aupair? I did this video with a mother. I'm going to leave a link up here so that you can go check that video out and you can be answered, because this is too long. There are a lot of things that one can do after their Aupair. You can do nursing, you can study, you can do all those apprenticeship, but the details to this video are up on this, I don't know which part, on this link up here. Go check it out. The next question, hi, I'm also from Zimbabwe. Is it true that beginning this year, I think that's 2020, Germany does not allow renewal of visas in Germany, but that one has to go back to home country and renew it there? I don't have an answer to this one. During my time, you would renew your Aupair visa here in Germany at the immigration office. I got a 3 months visa when I came here as an Aupair, and after 3 months I went to the immigration office and renewed my visa here in Germany. So I'm not sure if people have to go back now. I'm not really sure about that. I'll find out and I'll leave a comment on the comment section. Hi Bella, I hope you are doing just great. I just wanted to ask which route you use to go to Germany. I'm so in wow, and I've always wanted to go and stay in Germany too. I came to Germany as an Aupair and I used an agent to come to Germany. The agent taught me the language and helped me to get a host family, and also helped me with the visa appointments. The next question is, hi Bella, any agents that takes boys for Aupairing? Yes, definitely you can be an au pair as a boy. It doesn't really need to be a girl or anything. As long as you can do house duties and take care of kids and play with kids and ride bicycles with kids, all that beautiful stuff, then you can be an au pair even if you are a boy. And I'm sure there are agencies that are taking boys. In Zimbabwe, for example, there are definitely many agencies that are taking boys. Hi Bella, how are you? I really want to move to Germany. What should I do? Get married to a white guy? Get married to a German guy? No, I'm joking. There are many ways I think you can move. I think the easiest, obvious, is being an au pair. If you can do your language, get a host family, use an agent, you can come to Germany as an au pair. But also you can also move with studies. You can study, come to Germany, do your masters or do your degree or anything. This can also help. And of course you can meet a guy, a German guy, and they promise to marry you and they marry you, and then you move as a person married to a German guy. The next question is, it's not really a question. Nice video. I'm looking for a host family. The best way for you to get a host family, I think the best way to go through about this whole au pair thing, guys, is to get an agent, because an agent will hook you up with a host family. An agent will help you also or teach you the language. In my case, my agents taught me the language, the A1 basic. They organized the visa appointment, and they also got a host family for me. Like without the agent, I was going to do it. But maybe you can also use aupairworld.com online. There's also, you can use the online thing without an agent if you don't want to use an agent. So these are the two options that I can give you. Hi Bella, is the language, the German language, that difficult? Yes, it is difficult, but it's doable. You can do it. If I can do it, if I did it, you also can do it. So I wouldn't lie to you and say it's okay, it's easy. It's very difficult, but you can learn, and with time it gets better. So it's doable. The next question is, which agent did you use that is in Blawayo? I'm looking for one and wish to try this out. I used an agent called Baobab Languages. It's an agent that is found opposite Max Garage. Opposite Max Garage, there's this building. I don't know the names anymore, but there's this tall building where people can get international driver's licenses. And behind that building, second floor, there is a school or an agent called Baobab Languages. It's owned by Mr. and Mrs. Bebe. This is the agent that I use. It's not an advert. I'm just trying to help people who want to try this au pair thing. So yeah, this is where you find this agent that I used. But there's also Mr. Masego. Today, these days, there are a lot of agencies, I think, that are dealing with this au pair thing. So there are a lot of options. Hi Bella, I'm a boy and have questions. Can I be part of au pair and how? Yes, boys can also be au pair. You need an agent, you need the language, you need a host family, or you're getting a host family online. Like I said before, yes, you can be an au pair. Next question is, can I apply for social year if I'm actually au pairing in the Netherlands? Yes, you can actually apply for social year, but I think in Netherlands they speak Dutch, and in German they speak Deutsch. Because I think the biggest issue here would be the language. You really need the language if you want to do social year here, because if you're going to work or to do your social year at a hospital and you can't speak the language, you can't really work there. I think you can apply, but you need the language. If you have a Deutsch, then it's okay, you can apply. After I get to Germany, who will cater for my tuition, for school and accommodation, etc.? So it depends, guys. If you are coming to Germany and doing apprenticeship, then it's either you can get a place where it offers accommodation and you don't need to pay. Especially hospitals offer rooms for their students, and so you don't need to pay anything, or it's deducted on your pay already, so it sounds like you're not paying anything. And if you're at a university, then you are paying for your own accommodation. either you're working or you're doing part-time jobs, if you are allowed, because as far as I'm concerned, people who are not from the EU are not allowed to work in Germany. So if you are at a university, if you're studying, then you are paying for your own accommodation. If you are doing apprenticeship, depending on where you are, your accommodation can be deducted from your pay. So it feels like it's for free. Next question is, wow, nice job there. Any idea how can I find host family currently doing my language? Like I said, I think it's easier with an agent. You can use an agent from your country, or you can use www.aupairworld.com. This is an online platform where host families and au pairs meet, so you can actually use also the online platform if you don't have an agent. I have a few questions, and question 1 is, I would like to ask about the high school subject requirements. I don't have science at all levels, so I would like to know if that would be a problem when I eventually apply. I don't think that is a problem. What you need to do is you have to change your results into German, like it's called Anerkennung, and then they can access them, and then they tell you where you stand. So they are actually, I don't know whether it's a comparison of the German standard and the Zimbabwean standard, but it's called Anerkennung. They tell you that your results are equally to this qualification in Germany. So when the qualification is lower than what you need to do in nursing, you can do 1-year course as a Pflegehelferin. And then after this 1-year course, you can do then the 3-year course for nursing. So it's actually okay. I don't think you need science or anything. What you need is your results from Zimbabwe. Second question, if I apply for a BSc nursing at a university, is it possible for me to take the foundation classes for 6 months instead of 1 year? I'm actually not sure about nursing in university. If anyone knows it, can you please comment down below and let me know? I think you can only do nursing as an apprenticeship. I don't know if you can study it. This I cannot answer. I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry. Third question. If I do nursing via a university program, I'm also eligible to receive an allowance, or it's only for vocational schools? At a university, you're not getting any allowances. I'm sorry. You can only get allowances when you're working, when you're doing apprenticeship in these vocational schools. Yes, this is where you're getting allowance, because you have your working times as well as your school time. So you're not really at school full time like at university. You are at school and also at work. So you can have 1 week school, 3 weeks work. You can have 2 weeks school, 2 weeks work. Depends on your school and where you are. This is where you're getting allowances. At a university, there are no allowances. I'm sorry. Question 4. Is it worth it? I have been in China for a few years now, and it's not a favorable place to settle in terms of long term. So that's why I'm thinking of moving to Germany. It depends on what you call worthy. It can be okay. It depends. I don't know. I can't compare China and Germany at the moment because I've never been to China and I don't know what's happening in China. So this one I can't answer. I'm sorry. Next question. Hi Anna, I saw your video about Aupair. I really would want to try it. Please refer me to an agent in Bulawayo or Harare if you can. I only know an agent in Bulawayo, the agent that I used back then in 2015, and I've told you where it is. It's called Baobab Languages, which is situated in the city center in Bulawayo, opposite Max Garage. It's on the 2nd floor on the building that is opposite Max Garage, and yeah, you can go there and check it out. The next question. Hello Bella, thanks for the insightful video. I'm also from Zim, Bulawayo, and currently doing Deutsch lessons. Please advise on the visa application process and trick questions to ask the host family and things to take note of when choosing one. This is really tricky, but let's do it. For me, I think the questions that they're asking are very basic, like what's your name, or introduce yourself in Germany, or what do you want to do in Germany, what would you do after your Germany, things like that. I think these were the questions that I was asked. And then the second part of the question says, questions to ask the host family and things to take note of when choosing one. It's just general. Your conversations with your host family is about building a relationship with your host family before you arrive. So what would you ask your boyfriend, for example, if you want to build a relationship with them? Or what would you ask your friend if you want to build a relationship with them? It's very easy. It's general questions like, what do you ask when you try to build a relationship with someone? These are the questions that you would know. And you might also ask, the things that you should know is, do they live in a big city or in a small city, so that you know whether you're going to get an African shop for your products or you can actually bring everything coming from home. I think this is very important to know if where they live there's an African shop or anything, in case you need your products, your hair products or anything like that. And it's also good to know how many kids they have and their ages, of course. Things to take note of when choosing a family. I think it all depends. If you are someone who doesn't like big cities, you definitely don't want a family that comes from a big city. If you're someone who doesn't like dogs, you definitely don't want a family with a dog. If you are someone who can't really take care of many children, then preferable a family with one child or two. It's really about an individual, what they like or what they can take. I hope you are answered. If not, comment down below and then I'll get back to you individually. The next question is, hello my sister, hope you're good there. I live in Joburg. I've been watching most of your videos and I want to ask, are there any au pairs? Abangabafana, are they au pairs who are boys? Yes, there are au pairs who are boys. They are, many of them. Hi, I'm from Blawayo. I always watch your videos on YouTube and ayangibusisa, so I've decided to come to Germany also. I'm yet to start my lessons in April, but I'm scared. Is there any need to be scared? It depends. You can be scared, you cannot be scared. It's also normal, guys. It's also normal to be scared if you're going to be traveling 1,000 kilometers away from home, to people that you don't know, to a family that you don't know. You don't even have friends there, you don't even have family there. It's okay to be scared. There is need for you to be scared. But can you change it? Accept things that you cannot change. Come. If there are people who've made it, you are also going to make it. So if you want to come, if you want to do it, just come and conquer your fears and do it. Next question. Hello, watched your videos and I loved it. I'm currently an au pair in Germany and I would like to know what you did after au pair to stay in Germany. So like I said before, after your au pair year, you can do an apprenticeship. Like, this is the easiest way. You can also study if you have enough money, but apprenticeship, you are not paying any tuition. Instead, you're getting paid because it's half work, half school. So you can do apprenticeship, which is nursing, which is working with disabled people, which is working with old people, which is working in kindergartens. Yeah, this is what I did. I did an apprenticeship of working with disabled people, and this is what I'm still doing. So you can do that. But before apprenticeship, you need a social year. A social year is a government voluntary year where you're working for the government, where you're working in any government institution, and then it's also helping you to learn the language even better. And then after that social year, you can do your apprenticeship. Go check this video out. Hello, my name is, I'm from Blawayo, Zimbabwe. I'm doing German language. Going to write my A1 on the 29th. I'm 23 years old and I've been watching your YouTube videos. Could you please guide me through this journey? I need an agent like the one that helped you to get to Germany. I would need help finding a visa appointment. My agent says we do it ourselves online, but it's super hard to find one. Guys, I don't know how I can help here because, like I said, for us, we didn't do it. For me, I didn't look for a visa appointment on my own. I didn't look for a host family on my own. So In this way, I cannot help because somebody did it for me. My agent looked for a visa appointment for me. My agent also looked for a host family for me. So I think it's difficult when you're doing it on your own. And if you don't have an agent, then you can actually try aupairworld.com. This is where you're getting host families. And about a visa appointment, I can't really help. I'm far away. I don't have any influence. You just have to be patient and hang in there. Tell me about German. I'm looking for a summer job. Is there any possibility for me to get one? If you're not from the EU, you're not getting a job in Germany. If you're not from the EU nations, you're not allowed to work to Germany. If you're from Africa, then you need to have done this apprenticeship or you need to have studied here or something to get a job. But you're not just coming from Africa and applying for a summer job. It's not allowed. It's not working. You're not allowed. Next question. What are the language requirements for nursing? For nursing, you need B2. This is the language. There's A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, I think. And for nursing, you need B2. Hi Bella, I have a question. I've been watching your YouTube videos and I like them. The question is, can I get a placement which is not through an agent? A placement as in maybe in a social year place or apprenticeship place without using an agent. You can. It depends. It depends if you can get contact to a place where you want to do your social year and you make maybe Skype videos, Skype interviews or anything like this, and then they accept you and then they tell you and then they give you a contract, then you can get a visa, because for you to get a visa you need a contract. So, and most of the times they are speaking all the time, they need the language. So if you have the language and you can apply online in different places, then you can get a place for social year without an agent. I think that is possible. That is doable. That's it with the questions, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I hope your question was answered. If you still have any questions, leave a comment down below or DM me on my Instagram, Reallife with Bella, and so we can talk. And I can answer you if you feel like you are not answered or if you still have more questions. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!